delightful to live through. You came into my life dressed in goodness.
Please stay on.
Never. Do you have that pretty pair of shoes that always does this to you? Next time you want your shoes to stay on, take 2 strips of soft, unabrasive fabric at least 7 inches long and use it to tie those shoes firmly on. The fabric is up to you and you can tie the cloth in a variety of ways. Sorry I'm late. Your shoes aren't matching. Huh? They match. Oh no, I mean their sound. Favorite pair of shoes lost a tap? You can fix it in a snap. Just hot glue the tap area with a dollop of glue a bit thicker than the original tap, since the soft glue will compress when you walk on it. You could also use a permanent marker to color the sides of the glue to match the other tap. This won't last forever, but it will give that pair of shoes a little more time with you. I love this belt, except it gives me a tail. If that cute belt is a little long, or way too long, grab a hair tie roughly the same color as the belt and wrap it around the belt. For thin belts, you'll have to wrap the tie around it a few times to tighten it. Then just tuck the end of the belt under the tie and voila, no more tail.
Wave returns to the sea, into the blue.
We're here. You ready? I feel like this outfit needs something. It could use something. Gloves make an edgy or cute accessory, and it's so simple to DIY your own. All you need are a pair of socks that will fit your hands and scissors. First, snip tiny holes in the sock heels for your thumb. The holes will stretch when you wear them, so start small. Next, clip the top strip off the end of the sock. Remember, you can always cut off more, but you can't put more back on, so you may want to cut off small strips from the toe and slowly approach the length you desire. If you prefer to have individual holes for each finger, you could clip holes at the top instead. This has become one of my favorite accessories. Ah, my favorite undershirt. Works well with every outfit. Oh, guess it's pretty stretched after all these years. Not ready to let go of your favorite undershirt? Or if you're like me, you may just have trouble finding an undershirt that is small enough to fit snugly around your waist. But if you mainly need an undershirt for low-cut blouses, give this a shot. Trim the shirt in half, just enough to cover the appropriate area. You will get the necessary coverage you need without all the bunching up around your waist. Any standard t-shirt could be styled using this simple method. First, lay the shirt inside out and flat on a clean, hard surface. You will want a shirt slightly bigger than your size to leave some material with which to work. Before I started the primary transformation, I cut off the sleeves along the sleeve hems with fabric scissors. If you prefer sleeves, you can skip this step. Next, make sure the side hems are laid out straight and start cutting strips along both side hems. The farther into the shirt you cut, the tighter the shirt will be in the end. How thick you make the strips and whether the strips are about the same thickness is up to you. Once you finish the strips, cut all the strips in half along the side hem.
The seasons turn and change just like your mind. Like the sun gives into the moon, into the night. Time continues.
Then start tying the strips together. You could tie together the ends that were just cut from each other, or you could tie diagonal strips together for a more striking design. You may want to reinforce the knots with glue, or at least double knot it. Whether you want to leave it like this or stylize it further is up to you. With summer comes sunburns, and it's easy to be outside just a little too long. If you get a sunburn, avoid wearing red, orange, and yellow. Sheer blacks and whites may also emphasize redness. As a general rule, cool colors and dark muted colors will downplay skin redness. The best colors for you will depend varying on your skin tone, so try out the recommended colors to discover what works best for you personally. Navy blue is one of my best for downplaying redness. This rule also applies if you struggle with acne or rosacea.
The seasons turn and change just like.
I really need something new and exciting for this outing, but I don't have time to go buy something. Back to the drawing board. Wait a second. Oh, well, this is new. If you need something new, want to have a more versatile wardrobe, or just feel like changing things up, try wearing a long skirt as a dress. Shorter skirts make excellent blouses too.